The SHIB whales are at it again, making massive waves in the ecosystem. What sort of positive impact does this have on the price of SHIB? Could we see another zero get deleted soon? There's a lot more to this story that I'll be uncovering in today's video. It's a crazy time to be a SHIB holder, and this video has so much that you simply cannot afford to miss a single second. So make sure you watch all the way till the end. Disclaimer: Shiba Inu whales are making a comeback after dumping 10 trillion tokens as the Shiba Inu beta testnet was released last week. The top 100 Ethereum whales have begun accumulating SHIB this week, while the token is dropping in value. According to recent data from Whale Stats, two different whales purchased nearly 1.2 trillion SHIB tokens on March 20th. The purchases combined were worth nearly $11 million. The first transaction was initiated by a whale with the wallet address Kavath. The whale purchased about 900 billion SHIB tokens valued at $9.5 million. A few hours later, Shiba Inu's most famous whale, Blue Whale 0073, took a new entry position into the token. Blue Whale 0073 executed a transaction by acquiring over 120 billion tokens worth over $1 million. Blue Whale 0073 has been steadily accumulating SHIB tokens for a year, but regularly dumps them for profit. However, the identity of both whales remains to be a mystery due to the nature of blockchain technology. Also, just recently, an anonymous whale moved $276 million worth of SHIB from Crypto.com to a self-custody wallet. The 1.2 trillion purchase and $10 million in the transaction did little to nothing to help SHIB's price scale up. Shiba Inu's price no longer moves in tandem with whale purchases, but moves along with the overall cryptocurrency markets. Even the much hyped and talked about Shiba Inu beta testnet release failed to lift SHIB's price towards greener pastures. The markets are currently reeling from the banking crisis and stand at a pivoting point before heading south. Despite Bitcoin climbing over $28,000, leading altcoins and meme tokens failed to follow suit. But I'm interested to know what your thoughts are. Do you have any price predictions for SHIB in the coming weeks? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Speaking of whales, SHIB has a high concentration of whale holders, but what makes this token so attractive to investors? I'll reveal this right now, so stick around. Shiba Inu, the dog-themed altcoin, has gained significant attention in the past year. It is a decentralized cryptocurrency that operates on the Ethereum blockchain and was created to be a fun and innovative alternative to more serious cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. While it has been around for a while, it has recently become a hot topic in the cryptocurrency world. In this article, we will discuss the top 5 reasons to invest in Shiba Inu. Before I dive into these reasons, I want to say that this is not financial advice. Please always be sure to conduct your own research before investing in cryptocurrency. Okay, back to the video. Number 1. Low entry cost. One of the biggest reasons to invest in Shiba Inu is its low entry cost. This means that even if you don't have a lot of money to invest in cryptocurrencies, you can still get in on the action with Shiba Inu. With such a low entry cost, the potential for growth is much higher, which could result in a significant return on your investment. Number 2. Growing popularity. Shiba Inu's popularity has been growing steadily over the past few months. It has gained a lot of attention on social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit. This increased exposure has led to a surge in the value of the cryptocurrency and has made it an attractive investment option for many people. Number 3. Community support. Shiba Inu has a strong and supportive community known as SHIB Army, which is actively working to increase its popularity and adoption. This community is made up of individuals who are passionate about the crypto and are committed to its success. Thus, the support has led to the creation of several projects and initiatives that are aimed at increasing the adoption of Shiba Inu and improving its overall value. Number 4. High potential for growth. Shiba Inu has a high potential for growth due to its low entry cost and growing popularity. As more people are becoming interested in the coin, its value is likely to increase. which could result in a significant return on investment. Additionally, there are several upcoming developments in the works, including the creation of a decentralized exchange and the integration of Shiba Inu with popular cryptocurrency wallets. These developments are likely to increase the value of this meme cryptocurrency even further. If you found this video useful, please leave a comment and share this video with friends. It greatly aids the YouTube algorithm, allowing me to continue improving the quality of my videos. Now let's move on to staking and why this information is important to you. But first and foremost, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. To be eligible for the giveaway, simply subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Best wishes! Around 573 trillion Shiba Inu tokens are currently in circulation, making the 1 cent dream a Herculean task. To consider reaching 1 cent, SHIB's circulating supply needs to be under 1 trillion. Despite the constant burns, its supply remains high, and regularly sending tokens to the dead wallet is a tougher challenge. However, the number of investors staking their Shiba Inu holdings is steadily rising in 2023. While the circulating supply remains high, the staked tokens are on a steady rise in the decentralized platform shibaswap. According to recent data from ShibBurn, around 16 trillion Shiba Inu tokens are staked on shibaswap by investors. To be precise, 15 trillion SHIB tokens remain to be staked on the decentralized platform. The overall staked tokens are currently worth approximately $171 million. In addition, leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance also staked Shiba Inu tokens in early January of this year. Staking is a method of earning passive income while investors continue to hold their tokens. The method brings additional revenue to the users instead of the tokens sitting idle in their portfolio for a prolonged period of time. Holders need to stake the cryptocurrency for a particular amount of time to reap the benefits. The benefits include earning passive income, gaining rewards, and voting in governance proposals DAO, among other things. Additionally, staking also makes holders gain exclusive features on shibaswap, which are unavailable to the normal user. Do you have any strategies for investing with SHIB? Do you buy and hodl or utilize staking to gain some returns? Okay, now let's talk about what Forbes had to say about Shiba Inu. We're almost done, and this news might be the juiciest update for today, so watch till the end. Shiba Inu recently found a place in a tech article from the American business magazine Forbes. The prominent canine-themed project received a shout-out for its debut of the Metaverse's WAGMI Temple Hub at this year's South by Southwest or SXSW festival in Austin, Texas. The article, which was written by Metaverse consultant and AR author Charlie Flink, chronicled the tech columnist's experience at the SXSW festival, as well as the FOMO that comes with being present and absent. According to him, it is practically impossible to get an experience of all the events at the festival, and as such, visitors should rely on serendipity and accept that FOMO will always pop up regardless. Flink called attention to some of the events at this year's festival, one of which was the debut of the Shiba Inu Metaverse project. He noted that the Metaverse is the most highly awaited project on the upcoming Shibarium Layer 2 network, referencing its significance and allure. Furthermore, the Forbes article highlighted that the team behind the Metaverse debuted the WAGMI, or the We're All Gonna Make It Temple Hub, at the SXSW Festival, a development which was previously reported by the Crypto Basic. The debut allowed visitors to preview what the Metaverse environment would look like, especially running on the powerful Unreal Engine 5 creation tool. The Forbes shoutout is a testament to Shiba Inu's growing renown as it makes its way towards global adoption. Marcy Jastrow, Shiba Inu's Metaverse advisor, drew public attention to the piece. In addition, Shytoshi Kusama, Shiba Inu's lead developer, also highlighted the development. The recent shoutout is the latest in a series of Forbes articles on Shiba Inu in recent times. Another article from Flink last year brought the public's attention to the Shiba Inu Metaverse, noting that its development will be spearheaded by Marcy Jastrow and Sherry Kuono, futurist and technology advisor for Shiba Inu. Being mentioned by Forbes is quite exciting. I think it's stuff like this that really propels SHIB into a bull run. What do you think? Does this news have you excited for the future of SHIB? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.
Whales cannot be stopped. Trillions of Shiba Inu tokens, hundreds of millions of dollars. And the data suggests that this is just the beginning. People are waking up seeing these numbers trying to benefit from this opportunity. But what is actually happening? And how long will this market craze last? Well, let's find out. Disclaimer: the market has pivoted to a recovery phase, but some altcoins still haven't reclaimed their yearly highs, despite Bitcoin spiking above the $71,000 threshold. Shiba Inu is also part of this recovery trend, but is facing strong resistance due to multiple sell walls. A sell wall occurs when a large number of sell orders are placed at a particular price level, creating a barrier that can be difficult for the price to rise above. For example, imagine there are 100 Shiba Inu tokens available for sale at 1 penny. If buyers only want to purchase 50 zero tokens at that price, the supply at that level is much higher than that demand, making it hard for the market to buy the tokens that are available at that price to move up past 1 penny. However, there is a way we can surpass these sell walls and achieve new highs for Shiba Inu. But before we dive into that, we need to take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. Today has been a literally crazy day for Bitcoin, and its impact on Shiba Inu is enormous. Spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, or ETFs, have achieved their longest streak of consecutive net inflows since they launched, with 18 straight days of positive flows as of Thursday. Since launching in January 2021, the price of Shiba Inu has increased by $1.2 billion, and even though the current inflows are still lower than the peak levels in March. According to the Block's data dashboard, the sustained positive net inflows, especially driven by BlackRock, highlight continued strong interest and confidence in Bitcoin among investors. 18 days in a row of positive inflows definitely gives us a bullish sign. It shows that more investors are putting their money into crypto, which is some very good news for any crypto enthusiast. But traditional investors aren't the only ones accumulating Bitcoin. Just take a look at this crypto whale. According to a report by Wu Blockchain based on research from CryptoQuant, around $1 billion worth of Bitcoin is being added every day to a massive new whale wallet. In total, long-term holders have amassed 70 Bitcoin over the last 30 days, with whale demand increasing at a rate of 4.4% per month. And now you might be wondering if 4.4 is a big number. It definitely is. To put it in perspective, if you start with $10,000 and add 4.4% every month in 5 years, you'd have a lot more than you might expect after 5 years. That 10,000 would grow to around $87,000. This shows how powerful a 4.4% monthly increase can be over time, highlighting the significant impact of the current whale demand on Bitcoin's market. But in addition to that, just today, according to CoinGlass data, Bitcoin open interest has reached a new all-time high peak of $37 billion open. Interest refers to the total dollar amount of Bitcoin in the last 5 years, which is about a third of the total dollar amount of outstanding Bitcoin futures or options contracts. And you might be wondering, is this metric important? Absolutely. Open interest is a crucial indicator of market sentiment and activity in the futures and options markets. A high level of open interest suggests that there is significant trading activity and interest in Bitcoin derivatives, indicating a strong and active market. So while some may have thought that the crypto market is flat and boring right now, it actually isn't. The record-breaking open interest is a significant indicator of the market, and Bitcoin futures and options demonstrates that there is still plenty of excitement and activity happening in the crypto space. But here's something very interesting. despite the strong inflows, and a Bitcoin rally past 71.0. Google Trends data reveals a surprising trend. Compared to 2021, hardly any Americans are conducting searches related to Bitcoin, FSITs. Price or crypto in general. Google Trends assigns a value out of 100 based on a search interest relative peak popularity. For example, on June 5, searches for Bitcoin originating from the US scored only 31, while Bitcoin ETF had a mere 1. Other related searches such as Bitcoin price and crypto received slightly higher index scores of 18 and 13 respectively, but still remained significantly below the search volumes during 2021's retail-driven bull run. Interest in crypto-related searches has dwindled over the year. There were spikes in interest across the board. On January 11th, the price of Bitcoin has been rising for the past year, and the price of Bitcoin has been all-time high for the first time since 2021. It's noteworthy that search interest for Bitcoin peaked in May 2021, a few weeks after surpassing 50.0 for the first time and just before reaching its long-standing all-time high of nearly 69.0 in November 2021. Crypto analyst Miles Dutcher shared data indicating a significant decline in viewership of crypto-related YouTube channels compared to 2021, despite Bitcoin surpassing its previous all-time high in 2021. During Bitcoin's peak, crypto YouTube channels were garnering around 4 million daily views. However, in 2024, despite Bitcoin reaching new highs, daily views have dropped to approximately 800,000. Dutcher emphasized, retail isn't back yet. According to him, there's no better indicator of the current state of the market than crypto YouTube views. This decline in viewership suggests that mainstream retail interest in cryptocurrency has not returned to the level seen during the 2021 bull run, despite Bitcoin's price reaching new heights. But still, with 18 days of Bitcoin ETF inflows and massive whale accumulation, you might wonder, why hasn't the price skyrocketed yet? Where's the impact of these developments? Well, that's a good question. Analyst Jimmy sheds some light on this. He explains that spot Bitcoin ETFs worldwide hold only about 5% of the total Bitcoin circulating supply, while the majority is held by whales. Jimmy notes that while ETF inflows are indeed significant, they are still minimal compared to the volume of Bitcoin being traded and sold by these large holders. He emphasizes that for every buyer in the market, there needs to be a seller, and the actions of these major players can heavily influence price movements. Even though the price might not react immediately, the recent developments such as 18 consecutive days of inflows into Bitcoin, ETFs, and whales accumulating Bitcoin are still considered bullish. This is because these actions demonstrate a growing interest and confidence in Bitcoin as an asset class among both institutional investors and individual traders. While the price might not reflect these developments right away due to various factors influencing the market, such as short-term speculation and profit-taking, the underlying trend indicates a strengthening foundation for Bitcoin's long-term growth. Essentially, these actions lay the groundwork for future price increases. In the long term, the price of Bitcoin is expected to rise to $1.5 billion, which is a significant increase in the market's day-to-day fluctuations. But what about Shiba Inu? Well, if Bitcoin experiences a significant price increase due to recent developments, it will have a massive impact on Shiba Inu. We know that Shiba Inu is highly sensitive to Bitcoin movements and shares a strong correlation with it. Currently, Shiba Inu faces a major obstacle in the form of a massive sell wall, according to Into the Block data. This wall represents a threshold. We're over the top. Over 64,000 addresses collectively hold 69 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, which is over 10% of the entire supply. The selling pressure from these addresses often leads to corrections in Shiba Inu's price, as we've seen in recent movements. As a result, Shiba Inu has retraced most of the gains it made during the recent rally. This situation can be frustrating for Shiba Inu investors, as the presence of such a large sell wall can impede its upward momentum. However, Shiba Inu is now aiming to sell Shiba Inu, stabilize above its current price level, and use it as a foundation for a second upward push when bullish sentiment returns. To surpass this immediate sell wall, Shiba Inu would need to confidently close above 4027, but with the potential upcoming push in Bitcoin's price, according to previous patterns, this should significantly benefit Shiba Inu. This is precisely what we need for Shiba Inu to overcome its current challenges and resume its upward trajectory. But what is your opinion on that? Comment down below. I'd be eager to read your opinion. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.